The big question today, who is the biblical, as you would say, Antichrist? We're going to take a look at two individuals in this video. One, but the majority of the church today on YouTube, on social media, already have proclaimed to be who they call the Antichrist. That is Barack Hussein Obama. The second individual that could hold title to what the church today, who they refer to as the Antichrist, but I don't think the thought even enters their mind because they believe he is fulfilling a prophecy. That is the 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. We're going to take a look at both men and see, going through 50 characteristics of the Antichrist, to see who kind of is leaning towards actually being the man of sin, the lawless one, the son of perdition. Throughout this video, I'm going to make some corrections because the church today refers to the lawless one, the man of sin, as the Antichrist. And at the very top of this article refers to him as the Antichrist. But correction, we're going to clear the air. Nowhere in Scripture is this man of sin referred to as the Antichrist. He's just referred to as the lawless one, the son of perdition, and the man of sin. So I want to clarify this. Now let's take a look at the 45th President of the United States. When you say, Pastor Dave, well, we can't even imagine Donald Trump. It was prophesied that he would come at this time. We'll take a look at Donald Trump and compare Donald Trump with Barack Hussein Obama and see who fits the characteristics of the son of perdition. Number one, he'll have a fierce countenance. When you look at Barack Hussein Obama, who is no longer in power, he's no longer in office, can you say that he has a fierce countenance? No. But Donald J. Trump has a fierce countenance. Number two, more stout than his peers. Will this apply to Barack Hussein Obama, the former president of the United States? Not at all. Barack Hussein Obama was very thin. He was a very tall and thin man. What about Donald Trump? Yes, Donald Trump is more stout than his peers. There was questioning going on by the mainstream media news, but when Donald Trump took his physical, that he was overweight, that he was stout. They were crying out that he was on the airplane, Air Force One, eating McDonald's, and he's overweight. More stout than his peers. Number one and number two, we're going to have to put over in the Donald John Trump category. Number three, understands dark sentences. I'm not sure about this with Donald Trump. Quite possibly number three could belong to Barack Hussein Obama. Number four, a deceiver of the elect. Barack Obama never deceived the elect. He will deceive the very elect if it were possible. The church today were never taken in or deceived by Barack Hussein Obama. The mass majority of Christians worldwide, from the very start, actually believed that Barack Obama was the Antichrist, or the son of perdition, or the lawless one. Donald Trump, deceiver of the very elect. The very elect today actually believe that God sent Donald Trump. But this is a prophecy that has been fulfilled, that America would have another chance. Barack Obama has never deceived the church or the elect. But what about Donald Trump? Fulfilling this prophecy. Worshipped by the false apostate church, number 5. Worshipped by the false apostate church. Barack Hussein Obama, the church, whether it's the false apostate church or the true church of Jesus Christ today, never worshipped Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Obama proclaimed his Muslim heritage, as practicing Islam, and there is no possible way that the church, apostate or otherwise, worshipped this man who proclaimed himself to be a Muslim. Donald Trump, let's look at Donald Trump. Worshipped by the false apostate church. I think you could say that. The false church that's in the world today and the Church of Jesus Christ. Like I said, they are in awe of Donald Trump. They truly believe that he was sent by God. But this is a prophecy. That I believe it was a firefighter that had given this prophecy of Donald Trump becoming the president. So worship by the false apostate church, it could never be Barack Obama, but it could be Donald Trump. A wolf in sheep's clothing. I think number 6 could go to both sides, Donald Trump and Barack Obama. A blasphemous speaker. Again, take your pick, Donald Trump or Barack Obama. But we're talking about using profanity, using vulgarity. Say what you will about Barack Obama. I don't recall him using profanity. But with Donald Trump, we heard the tape, the recording from the van where he was using some pretty blasphemous language, some pretty foul profanity. So number 7 could lean towards Donald Trump. Exceedingly arrogant, boastful, and prideful. That could go to either Donald Trump or Barack Obama, but I'm leaning a little more towards Donald Trump. I'm not saying that either are the son of perdition or the lawless one, or as you'd like to say, the Antichrist. A military conqueror. It's a little early in Donald Trump's presidency, but when they came out with the Syrian gas and the Assad regime used chemical weapons on their own people and children, it was shock and awe. Donald Trump sent in an array of firepower and bombed them. Look at the standoff with North Korea. Donald Trump just telling it like it is to Kim Jong-un and to Russia and to China, and putting his foot down, and sanctions and threatening war. Military conqueror? Barack Obama? I don't see that at all. I see where Barack Obama helped supply money, billions of dollars to the Muslim Brotherhood. Money being brought in, unmarked bills in crates to Iran, the Iran nuclear deal. I don't see Barack Obama as a military conqueror, more like a military defector or traitor. I'm going to give number 9 to Donald Trump. Extreme economic dictator. Barack Obama? No. The economy was in shambles. Donald Trump. The new tax plan and the stock market breaking one record after the other. The economy on the rise, unemployment at all time, the lowest records of all time. Extreme economic dictator. Leader of a one world government, economy, and religion. That's to be seen. That's to be seen. We don't know at this time. He has a personal religious guru and spiritual advisor that is a dragon that speaks like a lamb and gives power to him, the false prophet. This will be a close connection, I believe, and I don't think we're at this point yet to make the comparison, with the Pope of Rome, who I believe is the false prophet of the book of Revelation. How strong is the ties with Donald Trump and the Roman Catholic Church? It's pretty close. If you do a lot of investigating, a lot of research and digging, Donald Trump has very close ties with Catholicism in the Vatican, where Barack Obama had nothing. He's a Muslim. He had nothing to do with the Pope, Pope Francis, nothing. But there is a connection with Donald Trump. Number 13 has the great mystery religion of old, Freemasonry, as his religion of choice. That cannot be tied to Barack Obama at all. Not in any way. But many, along with Billy Graham, are saying that Donald Trump is a Freemason. So we're going to give 13 over to Donald Trump. Governs through extreme right-wing ideology and fascism. You know we got to give number 14. We can't give it to Obama. We have to give it to Donald Trump, right-wing. He's sure not of the left. He's not a Democrat, as Obama was. Number 15 is the leader and ruler of the end times, Babylon the Great Beast Empire. Who is if you believe America is Babylon the Great, and if you believe we're in the end times, who is the leader today? Barack Obama is no longer the leader, but Donald J. Trump is. Number 16, under his reign, the people are forced to take his name, number, or the number of his name in their foreheads or right hands. We are not at that point yet. Donald Trump is the leader of the free world, and Obama is kind of out of the picture. Many are saying he's going to go and he's going to head the United Nations. But when you do your investigative research, you find that Obama is laughing this off. He was on, I believe it was MSNBC. And they were talking about this, that the whole internet is abuzz, that Barack Obama, you are going to head the UN. And he laughed it off, saying, I have no intentions of heading anywhere but to the golf course. So I just want to put that out there. Number 17, those who politically dissent against him are beheaded, most likely through use of the guillotine. We're not at that point yet. That's for another video. But we're talking about the no-hide laws, but we're not there quite yet. Number 18, his kingdom has a sort of sex magic occultist religion that becomes very widespread during his rule. There's talk about Barack Obama and his sexual preference, and about Michelle Obama being Michael and actually being a man. But then there's a lot of talk, a lot of women, a lot of sex tied in with Donald Trump. So it could go either direction. I just want to put these out there for you. Number 19, he shall bring a 7-year peace treaty. And I want to correct this, as I did with the term AntiChrist. Nowhere in Scripture does it say, as you call him, the Antichrist, the son of perdition, the lawless one, is going to bring about a 7-year peace treaty. Whoever this man of sin is just going to confirm what someone else has already done. A covenant, doesn't say peace treaty between Israel and Palestine, a covenant with many for 1 week. Many would mean